Oh, how it pains me to do this!
Hey guys, Sunstreaker wasn't here. Welcome back to another live stream where, yes, we are celebrating 9 years of Transformers Earth Wars. Monumental effort getting to 9 years. Absolutely amazing. I was talking about this the other day with someone saying, I've played this game longer than any other game I've played, and I play a lot of games in my time. Call of Duty, FIFA, Pro Evo Soccer, loads of different games, Championship Manager, loads of games, but I've never played a game as long as this. 9 years is absolutely amazing. So I do want to say a big thank you to the Transformers Earth Wars team. I am a big critic of theirs, and I do give them a lot of stick. But you've got to admit that 9 years is a long time for a mobile game to stay alive nowadays. And yeah, no doubt, I've no doubt that things are going to get better soon. We've had a bit of a problem recently with things like balancing, a lot of negativity, but I'm hoping that in today's stream we can try and put a bit of that to rest. There's been a lot of people in the chats going like, oh my god, my war team's gonna be ruined, oh my combiner's not gonna be used anymore. That was never the aim, and I'm hoping that we can just put a bit of positivity out there and try and rest people assured that the idea is not to nerf these into the ground, so you've got to change bots, but the idea is to bring them down on par with other bots and maybe utilize other bots as well as these and maybe create some interesting combos. That's the idea. But again, as always, guys, we'll ask you guys what you guys think once we go through this content in today's stream, and you guys can sort of tell me what you think and whether it is still viable, whether it is balanced enough. But yes, we are going to talk about some nerfs. There has been some nerfs, some content. But I feel like we've got some of these things in a decent place. We've been balancing it behind the scenes. I've been chatting to Dale here and there and putting a few suggestions in. I think it's in a half decent place. So we're going to go through that today, guys. And like I said, hopefully pump a bit of positivity back into these balance changes that everyone's a bit negative about, which I understand. But we'll wait and see. Apologies, still a bit of cough, still a bit of chest infection still going, but it is mostly gone now, so apologies. But feeling a lot better. So thank you to everyone who last week and the week before sort of sent me a lot of messages saying I hope you're all right. We're fine, we're getting there, but yeah, feel a lot better. Not quite 100% as you can tell. Bit hoarse in my voice, but we are almost there. So yeah, as I put in a few chats and a post on YouTube, we are going to be doing some big giveaways in the stream today. So we are going to be giving away some 5-star shards. We are going to be giving away some chests, including 5-star shards within those chests as well. I am going to be giving away some Sunstreaker Wars of Stash Crystals as well. And I've even said if we hit 8k subs in today's stream, I will also give a few side passes out as well. So loads of giveaways, but we need to hit that 8k if you want me to give some side passes out. So 4 subs short, we're at 7,996, which again, if you would have told me some years ago we'd get to 8k subs, and we'll have done, what is it, 1.9 million hours of watch time for my channel, 950 videos for Earth Wars. If you would have told me that a few years ago when I started this, I'd have told you were crazy. So yeah, loads of content out there, guys. Loads to come. Big thank you, obviously, to you guys for supporting me and getting me this far. And cannot wait for 10 years. As I said a few times, I started in beta. So I've actually been playing this game for actually 9 years and 5 months, 4 months. 9 years and 5 months. Yeah. So I've been playing a bit longer than everyone else. So my 10-year anniversary is actually literally on New Year's Eve this year. 10 years of the game. But the game actually went global 9 years ago today, so we celebrate the birthday now. So yeah, thanks to everyone for joining the stream. Let's have a look who we've got in. So a big shout out to all my members, as always. They help me sort of support the channel and sort of keep me doing what I do. Big shout out to them, but also a big thank you to everyone who subscribed as well. So we've got my good friend Shani in the chat. We've got Ricky Lau. We've got C-Mulk as well. Thanks for being a member, much appreciated. We've got Giga. We've got a long-serving member, Trax. Big shout out to you, buddy. We've got Ocean Man here for the giveaway. Hey, that's fine. Don't mind it. We've got Valhalla Screens. Welcome back, buddy. We've got Nexus. We've got Primes K. We've got Paul Weiser. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Twilight TYR. See, everyone likes a giveaway, you see. There's people in here not seen before, but I don't mind it. Honestly, I get it. I'll do the same, guys. We've got Volcanicus #1 as well. We've got my good buddy Kelvin from G1. See, I remember now. See. We've got E-Rods, Carnage Mac. Alright. We've got Illuminati. Welcome back as well. My good buddy Darklands. Thanks for joining. Of course, Candyman is here. Long-serving member, good friend of mine. We'll be happy that Power Glide and Cyclonus is nearly ready. We're not showing this week because they're not quite done, but I feel the next week or two they'll be done. We're getting close to this balance changes all being sort of mostly boxed off. So I think the next thing will then be Power Glass. What is Power Glass? Power Glide and Cyclonus. And the next, I think it'd be Ultra Magnus and Galvatron after that, which will come along nicely as well. We got Spark/78. Good to see you. Who said he's brought an account out at HQ 15 days out of nowhere. Well done. Actually have 2 old members that have left the game. Literally messaged me today. One's in the chat, Brad Channing, saying that he's come back. So that's always good. Bringing some old members back to the game. Used to enjoy it, so hopefully they still enjoy it. We've got Yones #1 as well. Welcome to the stream. My good buddy Cheeto, as always. Good to see you. And obviously, Grind Time in the chat. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream without Grind Time. We've got Andre Mark as well. We've got... Who else have we got? Volcanicus69. Good to see you back, buddy. We've got Uzi Gamer as well. Who else have we got? Tarantulas20. Dark Techno. Massive amounts of people in the chat today. We've got M. Nice name. We've got Andrew Stevens as well. Welcome back, Andrew Stevenson, my good buddy Gary, long-serving supporter. Remember from the old TFL days, along with Brad Channing, known him for a long, long time. Simon Hayes, one of my longest supporters. Good to see you as well, buddy. Blade 19, another of my members as well. Stephen Gomez, another of my member as well. William Wilkinson, ZB22, Firepower, Jason Rowley, Joseph Trillo, Ivo Santos as well. What else have we got? Oh, my good buddy Soldier as well. Go and check his channel out, guys. Soundblast 51. I've already said hello to Brad Channing. I saw he was in there already, but hello again. Alice Ann, is that right? I got that right. I know, 9 years. Wow, it says. Supreme Rules, welcome back as well. Who else have we got? MD Prime, good to see you, buddy. Who else have we got? We've got Why Me, Rip and Griff. We've got Venus. We've got Asian Eye. Is that right? That sounds really bad, but that's what it sounds like to me. Justin Brilliant, Jaywalk04, well done, welcome. So as a starter, if you are new to the stream and you have not won any kind of giveaway before, if you hit me up after the stream on Discord, I will give you a Sunstreaker Wazza Stash Crystal just for joining the stream. How easy was that? All you had to do was join the stream and you get a freebie. So all you got to do is find me on Discord, Sunstreaker Wazza TFEW. Or I'm sure you can ask someone on Discord for my details and hit me up. I'm normally in some of the chats around there, and you can see that I've posted my videos, so you can just private message me from that. And I will give you a Sunstreaker Wazza Stash Crystal if you have not won a giveaway before. So that's just for new people. That's just for new people alone. But we're not going to stop there. I'm literally going to give something away now, straight away, before the stream's even started. I'm going to do some stabbies. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to scroll down a bit. I'm going to scroll up and down and down and down and up. I'm going to put my finger on the screen. Let me just find my screen a minute. And who's that? Stephen Gomez. Congratulations. So also thanks for being a member as always. But you have won 500 5-star shards. So if you hit me up after the stream, I will get Dale to send you those 500 5-star shards. So thanks for joining, buddy. Thanks for being a member as well. But yeah, cool. So we've given away some codes already, given away 500 shards, and we're going to be giving away more throughout the stream, guys. So yeah, keep watch out. Cool. So, I mean, there's a lot of chat. It's hard to go through all of it, but I know a lot of talk is about the balance change, which we're going to be talking about soon. We'll be going through that. A lot of questions about this weekend's event. We'll be talking about that through the newsletter as well. But as always, guys, if you've got any questions, you want any help with anything, put it in the chat. And obviously, throughout the stream, I'll sort of cover some topics I want to cover. And then I'll sort of circle back and I'll make sure that we'll cover any questions that we can. So, yeah. My Discord notifications are loud. Okay. I'll turn Discord off. I don't really need it right now, I don't think. I'll turn it off. Sorry, apologies. Soundblast 51 has got. I'm lucky to watch a stream on time today. Cool. Good to know. Good to have you here as well. So yeah, everyone's saying I'm new. Yeah, just hit me up on Discord, guys. Like I said, Sunstreaker was a TFEW, or if you just go into the new player chat, the TFEW lounge, or look on the content creators update part, you'll see my post for this stream in there. So let's just right click it, private message, send me a request, and then after the stream, or maybe tomorrow morning, I will get back to you all and send the codes over. As long as, obviously, on the message thread, I've not had a message before about giveaways. So, yeah, hit me up. And thank you, Stephen Gomez, for the donation. Obviously, it's super chat. I have to read it out. Got to. How can I not? So he's put, my alliance and I are believers in Hufferism. Can you help us spread the word on the greatness of the one true prime Huffer? Buff the Huff. What I did that as a video once, didn't I? Huffer Buffer, didn't I? God, that was so bad. yeah, I know Hoffer's had a few buffs, but I don't think he's yet there yet. I know that he's on the list of bots that we think we need to buff. But don't forget, guys, it's not always going to be this time round. There's going to be a few balance changes in the future, I feel. Dale's been working really hard behind the scenes. He really has. So, I think there'll be more to come over time and more bots will come in. No doubt some of these balances, some will be a bit overpowered, some will be a bit underpowered just naturally. And I'm sure that some will get brought down a bit more. Some will get brought down a lot more. Some will get improved a lot more. Some will get improved a bit. Who knows? But yeah, these things will all come, guys. And we'll balance the game out and it'll be enjoyable for everyone. Not for the top level, not for the bottom level. But I feel like it'll be a lot more balanced. I really do. And be good for everyone. Buff the Huff. Oh, Stinger 240 as well. Welcome to the stream, long-term buddy of mine. Good to see you. And Uzi Gamers put, I hope Brothers Prime has some buffs. I think he's had a buff, but it's only a small one. But I remember reading through it and thinking it needs a bit more. I did go through all the buffs last week. I'm going to post a video to my members this week, but it'll probably go live early next week. I think I need to get that information out quite quickly to everyone. It might even go live this weekend of all the list of all the buffs. It's not a visual aid though, because I don't want to get out there, get some false information out there. But it is I have gone through it all vocally, and yeah, all those buffs will be there. But I remember reading about Rodimus getting a buff, but I can't remember what it was. But I remember thinking that's not enough to make him relevant. But it was a decent buff, so yeah, we'll see. Crying Time, thanks for donation as well. But I challenge everyone in the chat to subscribe and donate at least $1. Streaming is hard work and wasn't dedication deserves reward. Well, a big thank you, buddy. Thank you. But yeah, honestly, subscribe. That is the best way you can support me. Listen, I appreciate all my members. I thank them for supporting me. But I understand that not everyone can spend money, on the content created on the game. People are free to play. But listen, subscribing costs you nothing, guys. It's literally just a button press to make you see my videos when I post them, get a notification, watch my streams when I go live. So the best way that you can obviously support me is by subscribing. That's the least you can do, honestly. Cheeto, I subscribe. The honeymoon is over. Oh, and thank you, Soldier as well. He put Dinogate is live, so Dinogate is available in the game now, I believe, if Soul is correct. So it goes, here's one on me. So thank you, buddy, much appreciated. Cool. Let's have a look what subs are on now. Let's have a quick look, subscribers wise. Let me reload it. We are on 8,009 subscribers. So we have actually hit 8,000 subs. Yeah. I'm getting stuck with a 9 thingy. So we've actually hit 8,000 subs. So a big thank you, guys, subscribers. So we will be giving some side passes away during the stream as well. So thank you, guys, much appreciated. Cool. All right, let's go into the newsletter. We can talk about this weekend's event, talk about some bits and bobs, a new box, and then we can get into some content.
Oh, how it pains me to do this!
So, Barwick Grana with Ninibong, welcome to the 9th anniversary event. So, yes, it is here, and as Dale, I say Dale, maybe Callum, as it was on the newsletter, I presume. And I've just put 3,285 days. So, yeah, it's a lot of days. It's put a big thank you to the Earth Wars community for being one of the best games we've had the pleasure of hosting. Through hard work, perseverance, and sheer determination, we've got this far. This is all down to you. And here's to the next year, and hopefully it's better than the previous year. So this weekend's event is going to be an Alliance Totalizer and community event. It's going to be both. It's a new event. Excited to see how it works and if it works. We'll see. But it is Mayhem mode, and it is a 400,000 point Alliance event with the 5-star in it, which we'll show shortly, and a 500 million global scoring. Now that sounds a lot. It does. But Dale said to me that last Endurance, the community scored 900 million. And I asked him roughly how many players there are. And he didn't tell me exactly, but he gave me some clues which gave it away. So it's roughly around 80,000 players playing the game, which is more than I thought. But he said that's only active players playing the game. He said there's actually people that don't play the game. There's actually people that just log in and collect the bots and buy bundles to collect the bots. My mind was blown. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you spend money on a game just to collect bots? It's like, hey, don't ask me, but that's what they do. There's people in the game that have been in the game for years and have done like 100 battles, they said. I was like, what? Crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, if that's how they want to enjoy the game, that's up to them. That's how we want to spend their money. Hey, who will be to judge? So yeah. So they put, do I need an alliance to get the rewards? Yes, you do need an alliance, but if you get booted out of an alliance, you can secure the community reward still by getting back in, but you'll lose the alliance reward. So make sure you get that 5-star, guys. Will we see this event type again? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Will we hit 500 million? He thinks so. He thinks so. Maybe we can get everyone a BBE. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? And yes, everything you contribute will go 100% to the alliance and 100% to the global leaderboard. So as you can see here, 5-star shards are 170,000 points. That's within your alliance. But it is mayhem mode, don't forget, so it's very easy to get points. But 170,000 divided by 40 members of your alliance is full. Is top of my head, 85, 42, about 5k-ish, I think. If that, about 4k, something like that, I think it is, which is very, very achievable. If maths are right. I hope so. But yeah, cool event. Like I said, lots of combat chips, lots of total shards, lots of total spark. Big thank you to Kelvin as well for the donation. Much thank you. So yeah, Uzi Games has put a bit over 4k. So there you go, slightly over 4k. Very achievable. Total shards includes obviously 5-star shards, 4-star shards, 3-star shards, and Prem shards. Total spark includes all the spark in terms of 5, 7.5, and 10k. And then there's a global totalizer as well. So once we get to 50 million, there'll be corporate rank, 100 million a building skip, 150 a troop upgrade, 200 mil a sergeant rank, 250 mil a building upgrade, 300 mil an ability upgrade, 350 a captain rank, which is pretty good. 400 mil will be a building upgrade skip. 450 will be a combiner level skip. That's going to be really useful as well. And at 500 mil, a binary bonding element as well. So yeah, some really, really cool prizes. You won't get a binary bonding element for cheaper, I don't think. It's literally achievable, free to play for most players if we all just pump in some points. I think if all the top guys do a decent amount, do like 20, 30k, all the mid-level players do like 15, 20k, and the low-level players do 10k. We'll smash it easily, easily. So don't forget, guys, every single bit of points helps. Let's try and get everyone a binary bonding element. And don't forget, if you are playing the game and you know someone who's struggling for the 5-star bot, then go and jump alliances, go and help out. There's normally a thing on Discord where you can go and find alliances that are getting the 5-star or close to and struggling to get it. Then let's go and help them out, guys. Love these global community events where we all try and help each other to get some decent rewards. So no doubt we'll be jumping in and out all weekend. So that'd be pretty cool. I would say normal battle zones apply, but now it's actually mayhem, so they don't apply. And game updates and information. So Dale and Callum will be doing a Discord stream tomorrow on Discord. Just speaking about the ongoing balance patch, which we were doing tonight as well. They've got some free gifts as well. So if you go into your game now, there are some free gifts in the achievement section. I think it's some prems and some stuff, but it's decent. And then if you're below HQ8, you'll also get some Spark and a G-Metal XP and some combat chips as well. So loads of little giveaways as well. I know they have sent out some emails and stuff to players that have not played the game for quite a while, giving them some freebies to come back. Like I said, I do know 2 players that I know have come back just to try the game out again, see what's happening. So that's cool as well. And I know they are doing an advertising campaign soon as well. So it's going to bring some more players even into the game as well. Some new players. Then we've got some new bots. Obviously Overload and Demolisher coming in as well. We're going to cover them at the end of the stream, so stay tuned for them. Then obviously in week 6 of the saga, with obviously some class and bot specific shards next week. Hopefully it's a bot and a 4-star bot at the end of it. That was pretty cool. Leo event. we're happy with being Leo Prime with the nerf, but the nerf's not too bad now, so I'm not too concerned. A bit dramatic, maybe. But yeah, class and bot specific shards, and then the new bots in 2 weeks' time. So I think the new bots are pretty much finalized and pretty much signed off now, which is good. With 2 weeks left to go, that's a good sign. So we're talking a bit about them later. Obviously, go and check out your content creators. Obviously, Freezer's Max, Soldier's in the chat as well. CF is streaming later on after my stream. I think about an hour afterwards. I think the idea was I was going to stream, then Freezer's, then CF as well after that. I think this is CF's first ever stream, so go and support him, guys. He's going doing giveaways as well, so if you want to earn some shards, then try and tune into all your content creators. And then obviously me as well, obviously. Community corner, we've got a cool drawing, although I'm not into bay farmers. You can't deny it's not a cool drawing, so I will give him that much, but I'd rather he drew T1 stuff. But yeah, really cool. And then the next team stream is on the 12th of June, which is next week. So tune in for that, and we'll get some more information there as well. Let's see what everyone's saying in the chat. I know Brad Chennis put 8,000 is crazy, was it? I know I remember when I started this off just as a hobby. It was in lockdown, just as something to do over lockdown, really. Crazy how far it's come. Stinger's pop, we need Titan skips. I'll pass it on to the team because I know that's not a thing right now. I imagine when everyone's got maxed out Titans, then they'll bring in Titan skips. Because at the minute, obviously, it's monetized. It's new content. So I can't see them bringing Titan skips out really yet. Darlance has put the captain should be major. Yeah, I agree with that. I would have put a major, maybe 600k. But I did say today, listen, is it going to be never ending? Are we going to actually complete this by Saturday, maybe? And Dale said, I don't know, we'll wait and see. So I'm hoping that maybe they could go, you know what, you've hit 500k. Is a major rank, say, if you hit 700k or 600k or something, maybe. So, yeah. Hopefully. Firepower support. Who should I use the BB on if I get it? I would say Nightstick is a good option, but save it for the 5 stars.
Better things to do at night than die.
Nightstar. Who's Nightstar? What is up with me today? Nightstick. The 2 healing combats, Rung and I was gonna say CF, but it's not CL, not CF. CL, Rung, Nightstick, Forge of Souls is alright. Any of the weapons are alright, really. To upgrade. Yeah, just be careful. Some of them, Top Shot's alright. Flak's pretty good. Just be careful. Some of them are not very good, so just be careful with it. But yeah, I'll probably do a video on that soon, actually. I've done a bit of a video, but I'll do another one, I think. Steve Pearson's bought. Don't agree with the global rewards. Providing freeloaders worldwide rewards does not see well with me. I know, but you could always say that in anything, even your alliance. There's going to be people that do more points and less, but again, it's a celebration, so don't think too much into it. Lorenzo's put, thanks for the videos, Wazza. Fingers crossed for Armada Optimus skin soon. Yes, I believe that is in the going to be in the side pass as a skin. Some people thought it might be a bot, sadly not. And Cheetos put, I just want my 21st PvE flex. What else as well? Let's have a look. Frost Burning as well. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being a member as well. What else? Let's have a look. See what else is put in. So Firepower's put after all the crystals has got to 1 mil combat spark. That's perfect because you're gonna need that to use your BBE. So you're gonna need that. Oh, and Sia Tactics is in the chat as well. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Blade19, for the donation as well. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Jason Rowley put, is it worth to use a BB on Enerax? No, not really. It's not a bad. I wouldn't say you're going to put it on Enerax and then go, like, I've wasted it, but there's better options, I would say, than Enerax. So, yeah. And thanks, Blade19, for the congratulations on 8,000 subs as well. Thanks. Fitting, innit? 9 years, 8,000 subs. Let's hope we can get to 10,000 subs and 10 years and 10,000 subs. That would be pretty cool. Bubba's looking for a new alliance, only active on weekends. It's worth hitting up on Discord, and I think there's a ad where you can put adverts for yourself and for alliances. So go and check that out. Joseph Trillo has put, it's interesting that mini cons are like a higher level of bot than the combat bots. Yeah. Coco, what else? Cuddy Fox, but just remember to use your BB on 5-star combats to waste, use it on lower level ones. I would say that apart from Nightstick. I'm literally going to put one on my 4-star Nightstick. Very, very good. Frostburners asked about the new bots. Yeah, we're going to cover the new bots at the end of the stream. Cuddy, Autobot Phil as well. Thanks for joining. Dark Tales put my channel doesn't post 200 here. It's hard work. Listen, it's hard work. I talked to Grindtime about this today. We had a good chat about everything, anything, whether from politics to music to ska music that Grindtime's never heard of. I've actually got on the subject of streaming and how hard it actually is when you're starting off and when you're streaming to no one and no one's watching, you're not getting the views, and it can be really difficult, but you've got to literally treat it almost like a job and pump it out and have a schedule and try and stick to it and find what works for you and find a niche. That's my advice, honestly. It's not easy though, guys. It's a dedication you've got to do. It really is. Darklands, any word on new cores? None at all. Absolutely zero on cores. That's why I'm still hoarding. Like yourself. Brad Channing's put he spent 1.8 mil combat spark on those 2 5-star weapons I pulled today. It's not a bad investment though. They are good, those 2 weapons. Rounds on the hour, put 90 viewers. I mean 90 live viewers. Yeah. Cool, eh? Is the patch bad or good? Literally gonna go for it in a minute. Literally. Still waiting for Cyberstore in Argentina.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, I'll hit Dale up as well and ask him about that as well. Yeah, ask him. And thank you Frostburning for the donation, much appreciated. Thank you. And James McDonald, thank you for subscribing as well. Thank you guys. General 302 Sunsugar, can you rate my base? Well, we used to do that base rinsing years ago, and then I stopped it. I don't know. It was very time consuming arranging, doing these things. Weren't getting much views on it. I found it really fun. I don't know about you guys, but I loved it. I thought it was really fun. Like I said, I've not done it in a while. Yeah, maybe we could do that again. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? It was a bit of a fan favorite. I think that people liked it generally, but it didn't get many views. So I might do it again. Well, grind test, but I know I enjoy the base rinsing. Yeah. Prime Case, but remember the invisible but combiner beacon? Join base rating. No, I don't remember that. No, it was a while ago though. Yeah. Splash has put, what would G1 cause Powerglide Cyclonus potentially enhance without making the new buff too OP? Well, I think that's further down the line. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I imagine it's somewhere around an EO core maybe, but who knows? I like things a bit differently. I don't like EO cores in those. If they're going to put an EO core, it needs to be an EO core and something else and match an EO core. If they're not, it needs to be something else to change their utility, I feel. So either go down the EO route and make them do more damage, or give them a different utility so people can choose how to use them. I've always said I'm always down for choice. I like to give people different options so they think and go, well, I can use it for that, or I can use it for this, and sort of find a way that you can use it how other people might not. And I try to do that with my base side. So I try and put weird things in outposts, and I've seen people going, why have you got that in an outpost? I'm like, just try it out. Just see how it goes, and I advise everyone else to saying go and try things. There's certain things don't work in outposts, but there's certain things that might work a bit in outposts and might surprise people. 2D people do the same bases and the same outpost bots and the same everything, and people learn how to deal with those all the time. But you throw something different in, and people are like, oh, how do I deal with that? So yeah, don't be scared of being a bit different. Cool. All right, let's go into the game and we'll talk about some subjects.
I got better things to do tonight than die. I got
So for those that are not aware, this is my PT account, it's my playtest account, my content creator account. So no, I don't have 1.5 million coins. I still get that even to this day of people going, "What? How have you get them coins? Have you got the hack? Let me know." I'm like, no, of course I'm not hacking. If I was a hacker, I don't think I'd be able to do what I do. It's not hacking, guys. It's just a playtest account. It's not linked to the global server, so don't worry. I ain't hacking. Don't worry. But first subject on today's list. So there's been a lot of feedback from players saying that if we want to bring new players into the game, we need to get people up to HQ 18 faster. HQ 19 is fast approaching. The top players mostly have got a lot of building skips. Usually you find that a lot of lower players have used them building skips to get to HQ 18. So the big question is, how are we going to get players up there quicker to HQ 18? How are we going to get them leveling bots faster? So we've started obviously giving people extra XP, things like that. We brought in Mayhem mode that provides extra XP. So we're on our way to sort of helping people to get up to higher levels faster. But from conversation with people, a lot of people have said, the problem is not leveling bots. It's never been so easy, and that is true. But how are we going to get people up there in terms of their bases? Get them up there faster. So we can have building skips, but that's only going to help a bit. So I was thinking to myself and thought, how can we do this? And for a while I was dead against this idea. And I was like, no, it'd probably ruin the game. It wouldn't help at all. And now I'm kind of on the precipice of thinking it might. And my idea is to actually add in another build bot. So we added the build bot in a few years back, and then we made it available for 1,000 cyber coins. Okay, some people said it wasn't a good move, making it purchasable, but for 1,000 cyber coins, it wasn't a lot. I'm sure it didn't make them millions of money, but it was a good move bringing an extra build bot in. Now at lower levels, build bots are going to help to get those players up higher. They're going to give them a chance to get the buildings up 20% more, because you've got 6 build bots rather than 5. All of a sudden, you get through them buildings a bit faster. But at the top of the game, we don't really need build bots for building. We need build bots to protect our defenses from certain strategies. Now, at the minute, 5 probably isn't enough, because we've got acid, we've got fire, we've got cryo that's getting introduced to the game soon. We've got obviously anti-healing build bots. We've got healing build bots. We've got so many choices, but only 5 build bots. And now with bots becoming more and more powerful, which they are, believe it or not, I know we're talking about nerfs and things like that coming soon, but with bots becoming more and more powerful and more options to take out build bots, I start to think that a 6th build bot wouldn't be a problem. And so I feel for HQ19, an extra build bot would be a really good choice for the team. If not sooner, but I doubt it will. But for HQ19, I think that a 6th build bot would be really good. Just for 1,000 coins, like the other one that came available. And it'll help newer players. It'll help more experienced players, putting calls on them for Prime League and Cyber and the higher league of the game. So I think it'd be a really good move, adding a 6th build bot to the game. What do you guys think? Obviously, it's going to help lower players. Do you think we've got enough with 5 build bots? Do you think we've covered enough of the base with 5? Will 6 be overkill? Or do you think 6 will give us some interesting combinations on build bots? Let me know what you guys think. Oops. See what everyone else is putting. So that's interesting, isn't it? The game's just crashed. So it either means that Dale's updating it, or it means it's crashed. I don't know. See what everyone's putting about that. General 302 has put, I just become commander of a top 500 alliance, and I am only HQ 15. Congratulations. Well done. Yeah, Blade 19 has put, I used to love watching them base rinsing videos. I enjoyed them. Cuddy Fox has put, hopefully SA will go back to placing G1 bots in the game after Overlord and Demolisher. Yeah, I get it. They can't keep putting G1 bots constantly in. I understand that. I get it. Because then obviously we run out of bots so quickly. But yeah. General 302 has put, smoke screen is how you deal with any outpost bot in the game. Not all. Not Beachcomber, I wouldn't say. with the amount of reflex he's got. See, Jones and one I think needs to be more prime verse, but it's a thing, you see, we've all got different opinions on things that we grew up with and different different series and comic books and whatever. So yeah. Brad Channing's put just looked and 8 years ago was your Star Saber video. Wow. And I spent $600 on the runway to get him. Wow. Trauma bot with Skylinks. I said that. But I was talking to someone, I was like, listen, you don't know you're born, son. You don't know you're born. Until you had spent $200 or $300 chasing Sea Spray 4-star, come back. Jim Fields put also putting a word for the team, do not nerf bots. It's happening. Sadly, it's happening. Make Ultra Magnus better, and that's happening as well. Sadly, nerfs are happening, but buffs are also happening as well. If you want to know which ones they are, go check out last week's stream or the video posting this weekend. Music gamers put huge problems that as you level your bots higher, you get way less XP compared to the time research takes. Yeah, probably. I think research does need cutting down. Yeah, Volcanic 69 but cut down the time it takes to upgrade the base. I agree with that as well. I actually said I think we need to upgrade everyone to HU17 faster, then make 18, 19 a bit of a slog. I think the last two should always be a slog, so up to 17 quite quickly, then leave 18 and 19 quite difficult, and then when 20 eventually maybe come out, make 18 then a bit quicker, and then keep 19 and 20 as the harder ones. What's that? Well, Optimus Rules has put something, I think earlier or something. I don't know. Calvin just put close the chat and go to the right side of the Was Channel's title for click subscribe. Oh, how to subscribe. Alright, thank you. See, tactics, but I missed the 6th build. But yeah, some people had one. Some people actually had one and they got rid. Yeah, Trax just put that it keeps crashing as well. Oh, he's updated it, that's why. Dale's updated the test set, that's why, it's fine. Could have done that better though, Dale. What else? Someone's hit me up on Discord and it's Dale, actually, please don't. I'm going to mute my sound, I think. Oops, no. Take it down a minute. There we go. I'll put it over there a minute. Frostburners, but I don't think a 6 build bot is necessary. Yeah, maybe. We could have a build bot combiner. all the build bots combined to make a combiner. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I think SA is forgetting about the Prime Shard events. I think there's a lot of feedback saying that there's too much of them in the game. He's put them into normal events. So I think they've kind of forgotten, but I think they realised that they were a bit boring. Jason Rowley's put, was I here the $1 million question? It's been 9 years. When is Optimus Prime going to get his trailer? Yeah, it is Discord notifications. I've turned the sound off, I think, so. Yeah, it's just a message request of people wanting to win things. Hang on a minute, hang on. Oh, Dale is trolling me. So I remember when they're the funny story is that when they were streaming once, I messaged Dale and he had his notifications on his stream. This is years ago. It's like 4 years ago or something when Dale first started streaming. And I kept messaging him going, hey, I can hear myself on your stream. I can hear it every time I message you. And I kept messaging him and he was laughing in the stream. But obviously he didn't, no one else knew what was happening, just me and him. And he's repaying me now. That's an old joke, Dale, as well. Wow, I'm surprised you remember that. That's made me laugh. Sorry, it's Dale. It's literally Dale. I've got 15 notifications. I might just block him. Cool. All right, let's try and reset this and then let's go through some more stuff. So, If it works, hopefully. If not, we're gonna get grind time to sing and dance if it's not working. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay. So there's been a lot of negativity around Leo Prime, Optimus, Blue Streak, Beachcomber, Volcanicus, Ruination. So we're going to try and put all this to bed and try and give you guys an idea on what's been happening behind the scenes and an idea on how these bots are going to act after balancing it. So I think that most of these things are, I would say 90% there personally. They might get tweaked slightly. I think that if anything, they might get slightly nerfed or buffed. I don't know, certain bots. But I think they are there or thereabouts now. So this will give you a good idea on what they're going to be when they come out. So as I said previously, the idea was never to destroy bots, to make you stop using them. But it got to a point where if you had these 4 or 5 bots in this combiner, you were great at the game. If you didn't have these bots in this combiner, you were pretty rubbish at the game. And it's not really fair to players to force them to chase something. And then the problem is then that if you do chase that content, once you got it, new content can never match up to it. It never can. New combiners can never match up to it. So no one's going to ever need a new combiner. No one's going to ever need new bots. And that's just not how the game works, sadly. And I know a lot of people were a bit frustrated about it. But we're going to try and make it so that you're not too disappointed. So let's give it a go. So first off, we've got Leo Prime. So unleash your roar, setting enemies on fire, inflicting 11.5k damage. So before, Leo Prime was doing about 20k damage in an area, and it was off the charts. It really was. I explained to someone in a chat that someone said, "Oh, he's not that bad. He should have stayed as he is." I was like, you do understand that he was doing 12k damage in an area, so he's killing everything except for cannons and shock towers and MDS, whilst there's a fire build bot there protecting 40% of damage. That's ridiculous. Almost one-shotting every defense in the game while there's an anti-fire build bot. That's why we had to sort of do the things that we're doing, really. So you've got Unleash Your Roar, setting enemies on fire for 11.5k damage, which I think is pretty good. That is obviously with the Leo Prime Energy on Matrix on to increase his damage, though. Over 10 seconds. Allies within the Roar's range gain a 30% increase in attack and movement speed for 10 seconds. So if your bots are within the range, they will also get an increase in attack and movement speed as well. So we're going to give him a go. Let's see what he is like. So I am going to move Beachcomber for now in this outpost, so we can just see what these bots are like. So I'm going to move all these anti-fire and stuff out of the way as well, as far back as I can. Just to give you an idea what it's going to do. In fact, I might actually take anti-fire off. There we go. Any more anti-fires? I will look. FFD. In fact, I'm going to take all the build bots off because if we're doing this content, I want to see what it's like without them. Because obviously we can say, yeah, but with them, it's going to do less. But then the idea is you take them out. Beginning of every battle, I take them all out. So there's most of them. Is there any more build bots there? There we go. So no anti-anything build bots. So let's have Leo Prime in. We'll just have pipes in as well. Prime League effects, hard battle. Okay, cool. So we're going to put pipes in. Yes, pipes has a bit of acid, but it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. We're not going to try and use the ability apart from to keep him alive. So we've got Leo Prime here. We've not turned the generator on, but give you an idea on what sort of damage he's going to do. Let's just rush pipes in over here. So you can see there, he's still taking out turrets, not quite taking out cannons. So let's send him up here. Do some damage up there. Do some damage over there towards that. There's going to be some extra damage here from the acid, I know, but... So you can see there, he's still taking out beam lasers, he's still taking out launchers, still taking out mortars, still taking out turrets, still taking out spider mines. So he's still decent. He's still good. The difference is now that you're not taking out the MDS, you're not taking out shock towers, you're not overriding Micronus. So I honestly do think like he's well balanced. As you can see there, we still took a big chunk of area out. But like before, you didn't have to use the anti-fire build bots. You could leave them, still use Leo Prime and smash the area. But he's actually looking pretty good. He's in a good state. Like I said, the idea was never to smash these bots. And Supreme Rules asked, is he good with Slingshot? So any acid fire combo is the idea that working that with him will still finish off maybe the MDS and work and kill cannons and kill shock towers. The idea of your combo with him, yeah, he's going to be still overpowered, but you're using more points. And that was always the idea, that you want good bots that can take out most defenses, but need that bit extra of a combo if you want to take out the top defenses in the game. So let's go on to our next bot, which is Optimus. So Optimus has put launch explosives, setting enemies on fire, inflicting 13.5k damage, close to 14k per second for 13 seconds. So as you can see there, that's slightly more than Leo Prime at a cost of 7+3. Just a point that Leo is 7+4 now, so it is more expensive. Just the point there. But Optimus 7+3. Let's give him a whirl. So here we go again. We're going to drop pipes. Go to Optimus. Now, first thing you will notice though is his range is a lot smaller. So the idea is that he will have more damage than Leo Prime, but not have amazing range. But as you can see, still doing crazy amount of damage there. Just rush pipes into there. So we can try and take that out. Do some damage over there in area. Easy to take that over area there. So I think he was doing a crazy amount of area damage as well. The area was huge. So I don't think the area is quite as big as it was. I'm trying to get up this section here, but it's not letting me. But right now, that's why. So, still a really good bot, still viable, still useful, but more balanced. Now, take a look at Blue Streak. So Blue Streak is the one that I think I'm not the most happy with, but I understand it why. And they've had to take away his HP decrease. And that's because at lower levels of the game, people were using Blue Streak to take out the HP of defenses. And that meant that the HP actually dropped lower than what the actual structure was and was crashing the game. So obviously it couldn't stay. So although I'm not happy with it, I do understand it. And they replaced that with attack and movement speed. So it's kind of like a slow. But for me, you use Blue Streak from range, and so giving them attack and movement speed reduction doesn't make sense. I would probably personally rather have a range decrease on this, and you can hit far away targets, reducing the range for 20 seconds. I think that would be a lot more beneficial. Maybe OP. I don't know. But he's still got a decent amount of damage though. So I think how I still use him, I can still use him to a degree. So he does almost 7k on his first use. Then it goes up by 50%. So then he'll do 10.5k. And then I think he does about, about 14k damage in an area. So still a really, really good bot. The cost has been decreased to 3+4. So a bit more viable to be using. Obviously, that's probably why it's 3+4, because lost the reduction in HP, but only gained attack and movement speed. So Still a decent bot by any means. But I understand the reduction in HP. Let's give him a whirl again. So let's go again. Let's go drop pipes down here. Blue streak behind. So I know the shield generator is not on, but we can still hit it regardless. So you can see there, one for the generator, one the MDS, hit next to it. There you can see, decent amount of damage. There we go. So yeah, not quite what he was by any means, but still quite a decent bot, still quite viable, a lot cheaper. But I think this is a bot that probably could do with a bit more love maybe. Like I said, there's probably some bots that are still viable to get a bit of an increase. I think the Blue Streaks may be one of them. I think Leo Prime and Optimal are probably there and thereabouts where they need to be. I think they're pretty much finished. But maybe Blue Streak could do it a bit extra. Still decent though. 3+4. Do make him better. Increase his cost. Bit of a debate there maybe. And now we're on to Beachcomber. The big question. The big one that everyone's been talking about. Now, when you look at the old Beachcomber, if you look at him in your game, the description was huge. It was absolutely massive. There was so much to him. And we've kind of simplified it. But I know that when we first did this, sort of people were saying, oh, he's lost his HP, he's lost his reflection, he's lost this, he's not going to be good anymore. And so I think the idea was that no one wants a bot that you powered up for 30 seconds. And I agree with that. We had combiners in the game with double HP for a while. And it was a bit silly. We were just hitting the combiner constantly, and I actually put it in the chat in playtest saying this is really boring. And we kind of got to that point with Beachcomber. And top players will say to you, there are ways to deal with him, and there are ways to deal with him, but you are still pounding him for a good length of time, and there's effective way to beat him, but not for low level players that are going to get frustrated. So we've got Beachcomber. So we've got Chosen Ally on defense. This is cast on yourself as well. Gains stealth for 12 seconds and increases their DPS by 50%. So that will be whichever bot you choose, or it will be a defense on when it's in an outpost. Then hack all enemies in a large area once for 12 seconds. So before he hacked in a smaller area for every 3 seconds, I think it was. So now it's just one every 12 seconds. I have got Ratchet on him, which is not a good combat for Beachcomber, but I was trying something out around hack in terms of him on offense. Then we've got the G1, so coat yourself in Golden Lagoon, gaining 15.5% health and a reflection shield every 10 seconds that reflects 65% of all incoming damage. Now that sounds like the shield goes away every 10 seconds. It doesn't. But what can happen is that you can use Jazzy to remove the shield on Beachcomber. And so if you've got Jazzy on attack, you can hit Beachcomber, remove his shield. But what we didn't want was, we didn't want that if you've got him on attack, that's it. Beachcomber shield is gone. So after 10 seconds, it will reapply itself. That's the idea. So you're not going to lose that reflection. You might lose it for a few seconds, but you're going to regain it again. Now, 65% reflection, I've said I would bring it back up to 80%. Personally, that might change. I think most things will change. But before you make a judgment, let's see what it's like on defense. So let's load a bit of a team up. Let's put multiple Optimus in there. Let's put some gunners in there. Put another gunner in there. Let's put a couple of healers in, like a traditional walk team. Minerva in there. And can we find Wheeljack or Ratchet? Either one will do. There's a Wheeljack. So let's put pipes down. Got a team behind him. Walk into range. Beachcomber pops. And you can see there, it's hacked in a huge area. It will even reach your healers if you're not careful. And as you can see, he's still quite devastating on defense. Now, the difference is that, again, I said top players will say to you, oh, there's counters for Beachcomber, but it requires that you need to have Cosmic Rust Blaster, and you need Nightstick, and you need Top Shot, and you need to hack him, and you need to stun him, and all these sort of things. But the difference is that he's still dangerous. But now there's loads of options. What you can do, you can drop your Combiner, of course. You can rush Pipes in and just hacks one bot. You can use Rook, and you can get popped by a Hollow. You can use loads of different bots, different Hollows, different Outpost Poppers. So there's loads of different options to stop Beachcomber killing your team off. But as you can see there, that hack range is incredible. Now, I know that some people are saying that the cost of 4 plus 6 is a bit too high. It was 4 plus 3, but I want to just show you why. Just move them out of the way a minute. So now all we're going to do is we're going to walk. I'm just going to use Pipes to rush in to attract damage. I'm just going to hack in a large area. Then we're going to hack in a large area. And then we're going to hack in a large area. Then hack in a large area. And so as you can see, with the right sort of setup, you can just use Beachcomber over and over to hack in a huge area. And just beat the base. And so the cost is definitely warranted, without a doubt. Maybe that hack might get reduced a bit for the length of time or something, I don't know. But as you can see, we can't have it where you can just walk through the base. At 4 plus 3, I was just spamming Beachcomber and that was it. There was no thought behind it. So, as you can see, we've made some huge changes to Beachcomber. But like I said, the idea was never to kill the bot. It never was. The idea was to keep Beachcomber as a good option on defense and make him maybe an option on offense as well. So, not too bad, guys. Like I said, forget the sort of everyone sort of screaming how these bots are going to get ruined and everyone's going to make him massively underwhelming. That was never the case. And I think we've got to mold them around sort of where they need to be. Slight tweaks, maybe reduction in Beach's range of hack. Maybe a increase in cost even plus. I know it sounds a lot, but it is massively OP. Maybe an increase of blue streak. Some slight tweaks. But I hope this sort of sets people expectations that these bots are not going to be awful. They are going to be pretty decent still. And yeah, hopefully they can be well balanced in the game. Well, can I get 69s, but Beachcomber is fine? Well, not quite. If you can walk through a base just using 2 bots, then it's not, is it? It needs something else. I know we've got anti-hack build bots, but then you don't want to be spamming them and putting them everywhere as well. Yeah, Mario Zombie Islands put maybe 2 squares, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Nothing major, I think. I still wanted to be able to hack healers on defense, I think. That'd be really cool. Uzi Gamers put, what about Smokescreen? So yeah, Smokescreen has had a bit of a nerf. I think the main thing is losing his glass gas. Let's take a look at that. So yes, that deals 3,000 no-one damage to buildings or 16,000 no-one damage if you're hitting any bot. Instantly destroy any building below 50% health. That's been increased, but cannot execute the HQ. And his G1 gain 100% DPS against bots and combiners. When you use this ability, cloak yourself in exhaust smoke, gaining 50% damage reduction for 5 seconds. So the main thing is the glass gas, and it was quite overkill. Personally, I think glass gas to 1 target wouldn't have been too bad. I would still maybe add that back in. I don't think that was too awful. But the glass gas scenario was massively OP. So that's the reason Smokescreen is reduced now. 1900 DPS frost burning. What for Smokescreen? Yeah, rank is sergeant. No, corporal. Sorry, corporal. Yeah, it's the it's peacemaker that obviously increases his DPS along with his G1 as well. That increases 100%. And that increases 35% to 135% DPS. So yeah, cool. Okay, let's do another giveaway. So we're going to be giving away a couple of 5-star chests, but they don't have to have 5-star shards in them. There's some other things as well. So again, if you win anything in today's stream, hit me up on Discord, just with your name and what you've won. If your Discord name matches your name in this chat, you are fine, no problem. If not, just send me a screenshot of you logged into YouTube, just so I can see who you are to make sure that I'm giving the right person. Let's do some stabbies. Let's go my eye. Let's scroll right up. Let's scroll right up. Let's scroll there. Okay, we'll stop there. That's quite a lot of scrolling. And then let me press my screen there. Hang on, that's not even on the chat. Let me go again. Let me just do some scrolling because that was on OBS. It went on the screen. So let me go a bit higher then. Let me find my chat. Let me find it up top. So there. Use that. Spen1403. Hit me up on Discord. You have won a shard chest. And then let's go down to someone a bit more recent as well in the chat. And let's find someone else there as well. And then we've got Frost Burning as well. So Frost Burning, hit me up after the stream on Discord. Thanks for being a member again. Thank you. And we will give you your chest. I'm not sure what the name of them is, but it's like it's got 5-star shard, a chance of 5-star shards in the chest. So yeah, I think it's like 4-star shards, 5-star shards. A bit like a total spy chest, I think. But I think it's a bit more in it, maybe. I don't know. I'll find out off Dale. But yeah, cool. Let's go back down to the beginning of the chat. Into the chat. Did combat flak undergo any changes? No, I don't think it did. No, there's no combats being balanced, I don't think. Spend 143, but that's annoying. You chase certain bots at ability 11, then they take it completely away. I know, but it was massively OP. It was. I know. It is frustrating, I get it. But it does need to happen, though. Rip and Griff, back 2. Thanks for joining, buddy. And Dread81 as well. You should ask questions. You mean me or you mean someone else? Cuddy Fox put, I only use smoking against the opposing bots and combine it anyway. Yeah, but the fact it can kill things on 50% health now is good. So it's still good. Yeah, spend 143 as put. I agree that glass gas was OP in an area. but at least leave it to one target. Yeah, I'll pass that feedback on because I agree that one target isn't too bad. Did Mindswipe or Cosmos undergo changes? Because I'm starting to invest in him and I don't want him to be horrible. I think if anything, he'll get an increase. He'll get a buff. I don't think Cosmos is OP. So if anything, if he does get anything, it'll be a buff or nothing. So whatever he is right now is the least you'll get, I think. What's the bonus for upgrading to SA11 now, though? I don't know because mine's already at 11. Let's have a look a minute. I've got the 4-star thing here. I might have to upgrade one to. I've got enough spark for it, I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, so the execute is up by 10%. So the execute for the 5-star is 40%. But now to 50%. So you can literally finish defenses off now. They're at half health for 3 ability points. So that's pretty cool. And Dale told me that the execute before wasn't working right. So now it will. So that's pretty good. So we give it a go. So yeah. Let's give it a go and see. Let's try it on the MDS. I think the MDS is the important one, isn't it? So let's try this. Is that half health? Yeah, done. There you go. You can see there, look. So small screen now will kill things at half health. He stays alive. There we go. Boom, done. I think that's pretty good, actually. I don't think it needs the glass gas. I'm actually quite impressed with that. 50% health. I think it just needs a visual aid. The red things are coming up, but they're not working. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, cancel that glass gas. I think it's fine. I'm actually going to use smoke screen more, I think, for that, for defenses. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, Mario Zambiano's put my alliance made out. This patch was quit patch, but these changes are all okay. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, spend 104 is what. Yeah, I take back what I said. Yeah, no, listen, but listen, guys, listen, these things might be considered a bit OP, and further down the line, we might decide that small screen needs a cost increase, maybe, to 4+ now, maybe. I'm just guessing. Listen, if something's considered OP, something will change later on, maybe. This is not the last balance change. Things are going to continue throughout the game. And I think every 6 months or so we're going to do these balance changes. Buff more bots, maybe bring some down a bit. But again, like I just said to you, we're not going to nerf a bot and get it absolutely ridiculous and make it so it's stupid. That's not the plan. The plan is to make things more viable and work better. And not have things where you can kill things from the launch pad and stuff. So the idea is to add more combos into the game and make it a bit better. And then if things don't work, we can bring it back in line again. So yeah. Brad Channon's just put 5-star Leo Prime. Any good? He came in after my retirement. Well, yeah, I've just shown him there now. I think he's pretty decent. I think he's all right. Honestly, I don't think he's ridiculous. Yeah, he's the best bot in the game right now, and I think he's one of the best bots. Again, we're talking like I still think he'll be S tier. I still think Leo Prime be S tier after the changes. I do. I really do. I've always said, guys, I'm always honest on my streams. I'm always honest with the apes and, the Yodos. And honest with you guys as well. I'm not here to BS and to have agendas or to back anyone up. I'm here to give you my opinions and say exactly how I feel and be honest with you guys. And I feel like that 50% might be a bit too much for small screen. It does need a visual, maybe 40%. I don't know. Is it too much at 3 ability points? But I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. There or thereabouts. It's good though. Leo Prime is good. Ultimate Octopus is good. Blue Streak I think needs a bit of a buff. and on something. I don't know. I'm not too happy with him. Beachcomber is fine. I think the range of the hack might have to be reduced a bit. Cost increase even more, maybe. I don't know. We just can't have people walking through base just hacking. So yeah. Did they ever say when the change will come into effect? When it's done. So we're getting there closer and closer. Oh, and thank you for Bossman Autobot Elite, who says shout out to my favorite content creator. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you. Autobot Feldspot, I think they dropped Leo right out the meta. I don't think so. I don't think so, honestly. I think we might see a bit of a change in meta, but I don't think Leo Prime will be relevant. I really don't. Candyman's put they should just low key drop a new 5-star in the Shannick store purchase for the 9th anniversary. Well, rumor is 5-star tracks in the store. Oh, Rams, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Catching my stream on his lunch break. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Firepower's put they should add more combos. Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely. Yeah, Mario Zambiano's put it's crazy that they cut Leo Prime damage by 50% and he's still S tier. Exactly. That's the point exactly that I've made to people. You know, that you know, people say like, oh, he didn't need changing. But like I said, they cut his damage in half and he's still OP. He's still good. Tracks put wait until they see what else has happened. Leo Prime will be the forgotten about. What do you mean by that? Baggies put the multiple nerfs suck. They're not bad. I just showed them. They're pretty decent. Last prize, but they need to work on Blue Streak's pathing as well. I don't know. No anything. I think you've been alright. I need 5-star impact. The last one I need, and then I go for Leo, or do I switch? It's up to you. Nerfs seem quite fair. Yeah, I think so. Ramsey's put needs to nerf tracks his back doors. Darklands 5-star tracks in Shannick store. Not a chance. That's not happening. Miles Zambiano's put I didn't want my team ruined, but I still use them. Yeah, I think that's the idea, is that you're not going to ruin your team, but you might think, well, actually, now I need to add something in there. So you can use Leo Prime, but now I can't kill the MDS. So you might think, oh, I'm going to change it and I'm going to put Smoke Screen in there to finish the MDS off, and I'm going to take this bot out, or I might try one healer to give me more DPS and more combo options. That was always the option. I think the aim of it is not to neuter something and make it so you've got to chase other bots, but the idea is that you might have to bring other bots in to support them bots. I think. Fireballs bot. Anyone remember squad calls? Yeah, everyone remembers squad calls, but no one uses them. Mattis put is certainly going to mix things up with my main squad though. I'll change them up. Yeah, listen, that's the aim. That is the aim. Honestly, if you want to be able to use other bots and go, actually, I'm going to use this bot. Actually, oh, that one went pretty good. That's always the aim. Last prize put the 5-star Mega Supreme selling cost is surprisingly low. Is it? I don't know. It's a bit of an old combiner. What have they done? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I've not seen it yet. Giga's put just got 4-star Optimus. What is the best core for him? It's actually his own core, the disc. That's the best core for him. Have I got it on here, I think? Have I got it? I've got it on live. I'll be able to find his gold disc. Let me get on here and get it. Oh god, I've not got the gold one. Maybe I have. No, oh my god. Is it there? Is that there? Yeah, the golden disc, but not in gold. In G metal, obviously better. But yeah, reflection and comes back to life as well. So pretty good. Good core. 1999 for 5-star? For the 5-star? Is it 1999 for 5-star Mega? That's a good price if so. I'm impressed with that. Shuvagi put what level Titan can take out the shield generator now? I don't think anyone. 25 might. I don't think it will though. Don't know. I think it's still balancing to be dominant Titans. They're not quite right. 1999 for Rocket Omega 5-star. Is that the case? It's 20 quid for 5-star Mega. That's pretty good. I'll give them that much. Let's have a look. Track support. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give them that. It's well priced. Manuel Gonzalez put, do you know if someday they'll add Victory Leo like a playable bot and not a combat? Sadly, because already in the game, I doubt it. Did they nerf air raid? I think they've given a reduction in range, I think, for air raid. Let's go to air. I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, I think it's just a reduction in range slightly, I think, because it was a bit too far. It was crazy. Yodo say 15k 5-star shards is worth 20 bucks. I think it's just a sale they've done in it, really. Cool. Right. The moment of truth. We're going to go through 5-star combiners. So, we've already spoke about Leo Prime, Beachcomber, Optimus, Blue Streak, Smoke Screen and stuff like that. But the next big question on everyone's lips is what's happening to Ruination? We've already spoke about Ruination getting a nerf. I know a lot of people are not happy with it, and they talked about how he's going to be in terms of leveling in Zone 17, how he's going to be in Zone 15 for lower players. And again, the question is not what's going to be like. It's not going to be as effective. We know this. But I think the big thing is, can we keep him relevant? So he's trying to keep him relevant. He's trying to keep him in the meta still, but not be as powered as he was. And he's had some changes, gone back and forth. And generally in play tests, you find that they bring it from here down to here and then build it back up again. And you get it to a decent place. But there or thereabouts, I think they've got them there where they need to be. And I say they because we're not just going to look at Ruination today. We're looking at 5-star Compitrons. This will be our first look at Compitron. I gave a bit of a sneak peek a while back, but he's changed a lot since. And then we're going to take a look at 5-star Volcanic as well, who's had some slight changes. So I think there's probably more changes to Volcanicus maybe coming. I don't know. He has made some changes. They'll be behind the scenes. But whether he's finalised or not, I'm not too sure. He's not gone into playtest yet per se. But he has had some positive changes to him. So we're going to take a look at Ruination. We're going to take a look at Compitron. I'm going to take a look at Volcanicus now. There was a bit of a problem on test that it was taking 25 minutes, like on the live server, to load the combiners up. So I'm hoping that Dale's still in the chat so he can take my combiner out. So I might have to reset the game maybe, but we'll try something. We're going to try and show all 3 combiners. So, Ruination first. So, it's 2-star ability. Target an enemy and charge forward, dealing 3,900 damage to the final target and inflicting electrical damage. So, don't forget the new Cryo build bot, anti-Cryo. The new Cryo attack element is going to be in the game with this patch, I believe. And so, it's going to combine with electric damage. So, that is always the idea, that you combine electric with Cryo. Affected enemies are also disabled for 13 second longest path. So quite similar, the ghosting in terms of rushing in and disabling things in an area. Smash your sword to the ground, targeting an enemy at a medium range and gain 8% damage reduction for 9 seconds. Then deal 4,000 damage in a small area. So I think the big change to this is that they don't stack anymore. That was a big part that made him OP. Then the God Splitter unleashes a shockwave that deals 5,000 normal damage to enemies in the lines. Don't forget, there's no counters normal damage, so normal damage is not counted by any sort of elements. And then Wrecker's Assault, summon holograms of Whirl, Robust, and Twin Twist to execute their abilities. Holograms have 30% of your health and DPS. After death, it grants your team 40% DPS and ability damage for 12 seconds. So the holos have had an increase in health and DPS, so should last a bit longer. So I think the idea is that when you're leveling in lower zones in 17, the holos will last a lot longer. Now I've noticed in zone 17 battles, they do last longer, but not stupid amounts longer. So let's give him a go against my own base here. And Firepower's but can holograms still kill the HQ in elimination mode? I believe so, but I don't know. That will stay though. It's got Ruination down on the launch pad. So let's do the 4-star ability in a line. Do a lot of damage in a line there. Disabled them. Then we're going to give him some damage reduction. Damage in an area again. Then we're going to rush him in. Then I'm going to drop the hollows. They can distract and do some damage as well. Then we're going to do some damage, get that damage reduction. We get another ability in. And there we go. So as you can see, Ruination, this is hard mode, Crown League mode. Still doing a good amount of damage in an area. The idea was never to nullify him, make him awful, you know, make it so he can't clear an area. But I think this is what we've got to expect from combiners, is they're going to clear an area of 5 or 6 defenses. They're not going to clear a whole base, especially not at the higher levels of the game. So, still viable HQ 17, still pretty decent. Oh, and Dale's removed the timer. Brilliant, got a minute and a half. We'll do another go. Let's try and do it a bit different. So let's give him that damage reduction first a minute. Push him in. Do damage in an area. Give him damage reduction again. Put his hollows down. We get one more off as well. And there we go. These hollows are still kicking butt. Okay, we can get another one off there. I read him off there, it's gone. Cool. So again, as you can see, decent amount over the base gone. Nothing too ridiculous. Still a decent combiner. And there we go, perfect timing. Well done, Dale. Next up, we're going to take a look at Computron. So 2-star ability. Obviously, like I said, we have the new cryo element. So it's rushing to combat, dealing 5,500 cryo damage to your final target. Enemies passed through will take 243 cryo damage per second for 10 seconds. So there will be an anti-cryo build bot. So that will be replaced by whatever you have in terms of anti-water. So water is gone out of the game already. So any water build bots that you have will be replaced by cryo. Then you've got gain stealth and then target an enemy, inflicting 790 electric damage per second for 8 seconds. So like we said, electric, cryo, mixing together to combo together. Then we've got his super hack. So his super hack will hack will hack combiners except for Laokaiser still, bypassing all hack immunities, then hack defenses and bots. So from what I believe though is anti-hack build bots will still work on bases to prevent Computron from being too OP. Like we have anti-fire for Volcanicus, we will have anti-hack build bots for Computron. Hack targets gain 100% attack speed for 15 seconds. All other enemies in the area take 122 electric damage per second for 15 seconds. Then the 5-star ability, create a cryo blizzard in a small area, dealing 486 cryo damage per second to buildings. or 1,701 cryo damage per second to bots. So we've actually got a second option now for Computron on defense as part of his 5-star. So going to be a great on defense, his 5-star ability, doing 1,700 damage per second for 15 seconds. It's going to be like 25k damage. Enemies hit by the blizzard suffered 90% attack and movement speed for 15 seconds. And after death, so on defense or after or on attack, grant your team hack immunity for 15 seconds. So let's give him a go. Wrong way. Ah. Dale. Show one more time. Dale might have to fix this. What? Why is it back to ruination? That was weird, wasn't it? I think Dale can take him out. Dale, be there. Can you take him out? I did it last time. I was testing it, taking 25 minutes to test. I was like, can you just take it out for me, please? So I think Dale can take it out, I think. I'll message you as well. Cool. I have got a few messages of people that I will get to after the stream. Yeah, he literally just made some changes while I'm doing it, so yeah, he's on it now. This happens in playtest all the time, to be fair, because obviously he changes things and they might not work correctly, so, and then he goes and fixes them and then we go back in again. So yeah. Dale fixes it if it wasn't and crashes PT. You know, of course, I'm more important right now, of course. Grind time, this is where I need to start dancing, mate. Dread 81's put, I'm guessing the damage done by Computron has his combiner versus bot damage bonus. I don't think anything has changed in that sense, I don't think. That's what he had originally. Firepower's put more options is always better. Yeah. True. Dustin Brilliant's put better than Raiden. Yeah, I think so, yeah. What else? Firepower's put, so what is the combo exactly with ice and electricity? So like with fire and acid, you get 20% extra damage when you combine electric and cryo. So you obviously get 20% extra damage in that area, don't you? So whatever cryo and electric does, add 20% on, and that's what you will get out of the combo. Firepower's put, were they the cryo buildbot core? Yes, that is the idea. Literally water is being replaced with it. What else? Down support Nexus core being changed tooltip building version. What? I don't think so. Cheetos put Volcanicus is the worst binder by far. I don't know about that. Worst 5-star combiner, but not worst binder. No, he's still in, Dale. He's not out. What else? Grind time. You guys can't see me, but I'm dancing to entertain you whilst get sorted. Thanks, grind time. Thanks for dancing. Justin Brilliant's put cryo might bring siege spray down a notch. Maybe. No. Yeah, but no. No, I don't know. Does he have? No, I don't think he does a water. Does he? Really? I think it's more. It's not water. It's more electric. So I don't know. Maybe. Autobot fails, but why replace water? Why not just call it water and make it do the same? Because the problem was water was inconsistent. On some bots it did nothing. On some bots it was an effect. Some bots it was a thing. So it was a bit all over the show. But then we also had things like freeze as well with stone, and we had it was chaos. It was just too many elements. So they've written it all down. What else? You can still see my Discord notifications, by the way. Great. There we go. Susan Morris has put while we wait some advice. I'm currently upgrading HQ to level 17. Anything I should do while the clock is ticking? I'd max up your energy on your alloy in preparation. Make sure you've got plenty of it because you're gonna need it. Yeah, and I would say there's some people will say should you rush a HQ. Some people say maybe you shouldn't. I would say do rush a HQ just so you get the extra points and the extra things available by upgrading your HQ. Because obviously your points that you get at the start of the battle is depending on what HQ level you are. So I would upgrade your HQ a lot sooner so that you can get those extra points. What I wouldn't do though is what you see sometimes with people upgrading their HQ and not upgrading their walls. You do need to upgrade your walls at some point and catch up. Low level walls are really poor. When you get to the highest level of the game, walls are used for pathing and really important, so keep that in mind. Yeah, and Dartlands and Firepower, good point. Farm your Z Energon as well. So yeah, max out your Z Energon, max out your Energon, max out your alloy. Get them all maxed, you're going to need it. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Dale's working hard behind the scenes to fix it. Yeah, Captain Flint's, but yeah, never have enough Z Energon at higher HQ levels. True, true. Cool. Thank you, Dale. Sorted. Yeah. That's to remove ruination. I'm gonna say. All right, that's fine. Yeah, you can upgrade them later. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it, mate. Okay. So, yeah, let's have a quick comp. Is that the problem? What? Cool. Okay, 5-star Computron, back on it again. Gonna drop Computron down. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put his cryo down in an area first. Put his 5-star ability down. See there? So great effects there. Then I'm gonna do electrical damage to combo that as well. So you can see it is damage over time. What I don't want to do is use cryo and his hack. Because obviously hack obviously speeds things up and attack each other. The cryo slows it down. So now I'm going to hack in an area. Now give himself stealth again. Oh, died. But you can see there, still damage going on. Still doing a crazy amount of damage to each other because of the hack. And there we go. Very similar, like we said before. Clearing an area out. That is the key to these combiners. What you're going to find. You're going to clear about 5 or 6 defenses in an area. Let's give it another whirl before it runs out. Let's try a bit different now. Try a different strategy. Let's do some electrical damage in an area. Let's do crowd damage up there. Let's give him some stealth again. Electrical damage over that cryo. And then I'm going to hack in an area as well on top of that. And then you can see some of the results. Taking a huge area out. Like I said, pretty cool. Good amount of damage done. Good area cleared out. Pretty cool, yeah. So now let's take a look at Volcanicus. So Volcanicus 2-star ability, leap into battle, striking enemies 1860 upon impact. Fire a flame wave in front of you, dealing 1860 damage, knocking back all enemies. Enemies already on fire take double damage. Then we've got the 3-star ability, set enemies on fire within a cone and deal 539 fire damage. It's outpost bots and combiners for a second for 8 seconds. Then we've got Extinction, Bombard, an area dealing 558 fire damage per second for 12 seconds. Standing in the Meteor Shower grants a 60% damage reduction shield. Leaving the area retains the shield for 5 seconds. So even when you come out of the area, you'll still retain that shield. Again, still underbalancing slightly, but he has increased the durability of the combiner. Then we've got for 20 seconds, surround yourself with Empowered Megatronus, gaining 50% attack speed and 30% damage reduction shield, and dealing 428 fire damage over 8 seconds. After your death, a level 20 Megatronus effect is applied to bot in battle for 15 seconds. So let's see how much he has changed. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Yeah. So I'll do the same for that now. Wait, did they remove competence fire damage? Yes, they did. They're trying to give all the combiners specific sort of, what's the word, a signature thing. So obviously competence was always hack, but they're giving him cryo as well. There we go. Firepower's put they should make an acid combiner. They probably will. Probably will. So then we've got Volcanicus down. Let's give him a go now. So I'm not tested this yet since the changes. So let's just see how it goes. Just do damage in an area there first. Damage in an area as well. Then let's give him his damage reduction. And give him damage reduction again. Then do fire damage in an area again. That's not bad. I still think it needs a bit more. Don't know. I think the 30% damage reduction needs a bit more, I think. Let's give it another go. Let's try something else. The damage is good. I like Volcanicus' damage. He just dies too quickly. Let's give him another go. So I'm going to try the same as last time. I'm going to do damage reduction straight away and see if that helps a lot. So damage reduction first. Then fire in an area. Then giving that other reduction in damage. Send him in that area as well. So he's got double damage reduction there and it's still going down quite quickly. So yeah, he's cleared an area. I don't think it's quite as good as Computron. Maybe needs a slight tweak. Yeah. He's not quite as good as Computron. Not quite as good as Ruination. I think Volcanicus needs a slight tweak. But he is better than what he was. He has improved. But yeah, I'm quite happy with him. It's still a good amount of damage there, you can see. But obviously no MDS sacking him, which is going to obviously have a bit of an impact on all the combiners. But yeah, I quite like that. I think he needs a bit more survivability. He dies a bit too quick. I think one more jump out of him, a bit more health, a bit more reduction. I think he's there. And as you can see, that there's quite a bit going on behind the scenes. We're not trying to kill these combiners. We're not trying to kill these bots. We're kind of getting there now to the point where they're still pretty decent. And yeah, hopefully we can make them more viable and make them good for wars. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think these guys are still viable? Do you think there's any of them stand out? Do you think any of them OP? Do you think any of them need more? Let me know in the comments, guys. Let's have a look what people are saying in the chat. Yeah, I was on Yano's put. I wonder if it's worth better using the 5-star and 3-star together. Yeah, I think I use the 5-star first on live. I think I'm just trying different things out though. But yeah, I thought with the other damage reduction it might change a bit, but the 5-star works better first. Firepower's put who's the next 5-star combiner? I think it'll be Abominus and Defensor. I think. Cuddy Fox has put with Trailbreaker being the only one that's needed for 5-star Skyrim. What will his 5-star ability be? No idea yet. We've not even talked about that. I think Defensor will be next, but we haven't talked about that yet. I just know that we've spoke briefly about Streetwise, and we spoke about tracks coming in the store, which is obviously the 2 bots missing for Abominus. So because we spoke about them, I kind of get a feel that that's the area they're going. It might not be the case, but that's what I feel. Ethan Thomas, but I feel like the 5-star ability for kind of needs a different name, like Infernal Rampage or something. Fair enough. Jason Rose, but what would they give Optimus in that case? In what sense? What do you mean? You mean Op Max? I don't know. Who knows? Venus support. I think it'd be cool if both Autobots and Decepticons had a female combiner. Maybe. Jason Rose put Victorian will be the acid combiner. They're Rust Renegades. Maybe. Or maybe they give him a new element. Maybe they give him Cosmic Rust, maybe. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Dread81's put looks like nothing was done damage-wise, health-wise, or ability-wise, especially as the 4-star area is smaller than it appears in-game. Yeah, I don't think anything's done damage-wise. I think damage-wise is pretty good. I think it's the survivability the problem, I think. He needs more health, Wrecker's put. Yeah, just something to keep him alive a bit longer. Definitely needs something around that, I think. Zambiano's but I think he just needs a slight tweak. It'd be on par with Ruin and Computron. Looks like they are all very close to each other. That's very well done. Yeah, I agree. Spectral Hunter, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for being a member. Good to see you, buddy. Dalton's put Golf. Needs more damage reduction on the 5-star. Yeah, I know what you mean. Volk. That's a spell check. Is anyone else bugged that the 5-star is ability is called Empowered Megatronus? No, because that's what it does. Don't forget, after death, it puts a Megatronus on your bots. So it makes sense. Oh, Dale says fixing something. He's only getting one of the damage reductions. Oh, we'll see then. If you can fix that in time, we'll do it. Vixen, but Volcanicus still sucks. Boo, Dale. Firepower's but the problem is that it's so hard to get 5-star combiners. I probably won't ever need to worry about them. No, I think you will. I think you will. I'm going to be able to get them easier, I think, as time goes on. Venus support Cosmic Rust ability with the Rust Renegades will be awesome. I agree. Be a good new element, wouldn't it? Apparently there's a line from the Cosmic Rust episode on all 6 Rust Renegades. Alright, cool. Last prize, but reduce the streetwise percentage on ability, but make it base-wide. Jeez, that'd be overpowered, I think. Nothing's base-wise, is it, really? Anything, I think. Volcanicus was better before. I don't know about that. Well, I think Dale's going to fix it now. I think he's only getting 1 damage reduction, so that will change. Grand times, but Dale just sent you a Discord notification. I know. I've muted him, but it's still coming through. Let me mute him again. No, it's muted. Shouldn't happen. It was someone else. I can't mute everyone. Ultimate Feldspot, I only buy the side pass and I'm easily able to keep up with the 5-star combiners. It's pretty easy once you get to the point where you finish all endurance events. Yeah, no, that's the key. It's just building through the game, getting bigger, going doing endurance events, getting the side pass, and just keep doing that. Could Fox talk about Landcross? Never heard of him. Interesting, I'll look him up. Yeah, Dale's just put, they've added more range in his jump as well. It's upgraded now. Maybe the Rust Renegade's 5-star ability could work as cosmic effect, impulsing waves from the combiner. Maybe, yeah. King Grimlock's put Vixen walks around booing strangers on the street. I bet she does, to be fair. Firepower support. I can't finish the endurance events, and I only bought 1 side pass. Vixen's put if they deserve it. Cuddy Fox says, but you got some good knowledge there, Cuddy. I'll give you that much. If they had graphic and noise, never heard of them. We can see Leg Out and Decibel. Never heard of any of them, honestly. Good knowledge though. Unless you just make up random names, but I presume not. Yeah, Volcanic Spot. I haven't heard of Landcross for a while. Yeah, me neither. Right, Tam, you still dancing? Spectral Hunter, I've literally just covered Leo Prime. He's definitely not going to be useless. Definitely not. Go and check it out. Go and rewind back. I'll watch it afterwards, honestly. Grind Time still dancing. Well done, Grind Time. Heartlands has put Wheelie better not be a combat. I'm already mad about Wrapped Up an Air Razor. I do agree. Playing that team, are you paying Dale for the overtime? No, this is the point I'm making though. Dale works very hard. I will give him that much. Okay. Dale reckons this is fixed. Let's have a look. Okay, let's give Volk a whirl. So you can see there, is that a range increase? It's a huge range increase. Let's do the 5-star first. Giving that Megatronus effect. Then some fire. Damage there a minute. Then we're going to put this 4-star ability down there. And I think that's the point, is that it's still doing the same amount of damage, really. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, don't know. Don't know if it's not working properly. Not sure if it's. I don't know. Just not surviving long enough. You can see there that we can't get all the abilities off, and I feel like the damage reduction's in the wrong place. Should be on his jump. Personally, what do you guys think? So damage reduction is in the. Where is it? 4-star and the 5-star. I don't know. Missed his meteor. Let's try again. You choose the right order. Let me know what the right order is then. Because I'm pretty sure that when I used him, it was 5-star. Yeah, 5-star first. Let's give damage reduction. Let's try a different way then. Let's try doing damage area there. He's not taking any damage now, so it doesn't matter. Then use damage reduction. Then do his 4-star ability in an area. Then jump him up there, get him in. Then do damage in an area down there as well. And do damage there. That's pretty good. I'll have to give that one. I'll give him that one. Yeah, maybe the 5-star ability a bit too early. Or another go at that. Let's give it another go. I'm enjoying this. But this shows that some people don't know how to use him properly. I hardly use him. I don't really like him at all, honestly. So I could put this down now like that. And it still works once you go outside of it for 5 seconds, don't forget. Let me use this 5-star ability there. Yeah, similar again. Yeah. Yeah, pretty decent. So yeah, I think it is getting that damage reduction in, but I think maybe using the meteor early and walking into it rather than jumping into the meteor, I think. But yeah. Sharks has put why is there rings around a few of the harvesters? Just a bit of a bug that they're gonna fix. Records put not bad at all. I still feel he needs a bit more health. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's too bad now. I think he's around the way he needs to be, maybe, I think. Maybe a bit more, maybe, because he is a bit borderline, isn't it, compared to the other two. I think he needs a bit more, I think. I think he needs more damage reduction on the other one. So what is it? Let's have a look a minute. 30%, 6%. I think that needs a bit more. I think that should be 50, I think. I think that should be 50 and that should be 60. I think that'd be alright. I think I'd like to test that and see. MD France, but did someone say giveaway? Yeah, you just did. And literally that is what we're going to do next as well. So let's do that. So we're going to give away some more chests. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who have we got there? Oh, no, that's Discord. I mean, not Discord. That's OBS. I can't give someone no OBS. Put a bit higher. Then we've got Venus. Thank you for being a viewer. And Hidden Faster Streamer, you've won one of the 5-star chests. Let's have a look. Make sure it's not Dale that wins it. He's not having it. Let's have a look. Stop and scroll. Go a bit higher actually. There. Let's go. Yep. And then we've got Cuddy Fox as well. Cuddy Fox, hit me up after the stream. I will give you a chest as well. And then one more. Good for good luck. Let's scroll down. Hit there, I think. And then we've got Darklance as well. So Darklance, you've won a chest as well. So hit me up after the stream, guys. And I will get you your chests. Congratulations. And let's have a look. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I've had an idea here. And Firepower, I am going to give you a side pass as well. Hit me up on Discord after the stream and I will organise to get you a side pass token. So you can make some use out of it. Let's give away another side pass as well. Let's close my eyes and just pick someone. Who's that? That's Firepower. I can't give you 2. I can't give Firepower 2, can I? Let's have a look. Who's that? Let's have a look. And King Grimlock, you have won a side pass as well. So hit me up after the stream, buddy, and I will organise and you get that as well. Cool. Let's take a look at the new bot. Don't forget, we're still giving away some 5-star shards. Where am I going? I don't even know. Still got to give 500 5-star shards away. So, where am I going here? Where am I even going? So, it is Overlord. So, at ability 11, transforms into a mobile missile launcher and casts a dome that grants allies 50% damage shields and hack immunity for 15 seconds. Fire 10 salvo missiles at targets, dealing 199 ability damage with a 2-second cooldown in between. So did about 2k damage in total for 3 plus 4. So quite a cheap ability. So let's give him a whirl. So obviously, this is some placeholder. You have this Optimus Prime Hollow just for now. And then obviously the ability is not there, but it will be once it comes out. So you can see there, we aim for the cannon there. And there's the shield, a bit like Trailbreaker, but doing extra damage as well in an area. There we go. So you can see they're not quite taking a cannon out, but doing some decent amount of damage. Let's fast forward it a bit. So you can take this shock tower out with him. Let's try and take this MDS out as well now. And get in range. Oh, and just shortly in the MDS. So in terms of combats, we can put any sort of combat on him really, any range combat including, because he's a range special. So in terms of Overload, what's my opinion? So when I tried him last week, not too much has changed in terms of Overload himself. He still has a damage reduction, and still has the the damage that he gave to defenses. They have upgraded that slightly, but only tweaked it. And the attitude is for 3+4. It's quite cheap. And for me, I don't know what this bot actually is. It's a bit of a strange one because it's got quite high DPS and low health, which was fine with most sort of gunner range specials. But he specializes in a damage reduction rather than damage. So in terms of damage reduction, he's great. But you tend to find that on tanks and quite tanky bots. And in terms of his damage, it's quite low. Whereas normal on these bots, you would see high damage. So it's a bit of a switch really. He's got extra protection where he should have damage, I feel, and low damage that he should have high. But there's one thing that's about this that I think is really important that's changed over the last week, and that's not this bot. What's changed over the last week is Beachcomber. So we just showed Beachcomber early on in the stream, and I said that we've changed his utility, and now he hacked in an area, and we said how good that was and how dangerous it was. But now we've got this bot who has hack immunity 15 seconds. So if Beachcomber hacks for 12 and this bot has hack immunity 15 seconds, that's a good counter to Beachcomber. And so I kind of feel like this bot could be an essential bot for lower players. Now, higher level players will learn how to deal with Beachcomber, they pop him from range, and different ways to deal with him. But I've always said that new content should look at something, look at a problem in the game, and see, oh, we can counter that with this bot and give them a utility. Now, they haven't done that, Yodo 1. Just by pure accident, I feel, they've actually created a counter for Beachcomber. And I think it's really good timing that we brought Beachcomber out. He's still really powerful, but we brought counters out. And I've always said that I'm all for bringing out powerful content, and then I'm all for bringing out good counters. And so I feel like the damage shield and the hack immunity is great. It's going to be really good against Beachcomber. It's going to be a really good utility. And it gives us even more scope to even maybe increase Beachcomber, because we spoke about him maybe getting a bit more reflection maybe. And so I feel like this is quite a good bot. And if I'm honest with you, last week I wasn't going for this bot. I wasn't bothering, I weren't interested. But since the Beachcomber change, now I'm thinking this is quite an essential bot. And actually going to go in my war team. He's got good DPS, so he'll do well in terms of getting through bases. But he has a bit of utility, a bit of tankiness to your team while adding DPS. So my opinion's actually changed since last week. So I feel like he's a half decent bot. Yeah, I'm not happy with the damage. I'm not happy with a range special doing that little amount of damage. But like I said, I am happy with the protection that you get from him for Beachcomber. I think it's really good for newer players. And I've always said that you should be able to complete all the events this year, all the endurance events and all the legacy events, and have a good war team available to go and compete at a higher level. And it should be a healer, it should be a gunner, it should be a tank, and these sort of things to help you through the game. And I feel it's just a really good counter at a really good time, and I'm quite impressed. And it's good to be positive about a bot, even if it is by accident all of a sudden. But let me know what you guys think. Are you going to go for this endurance bot? Can you see some good value in it? Let me know what you think. And let's have what everyone's put. Yep, Dalton has called it. Hack Unity, counter to Deluge. Yep, exactly. Sound Blast has put Overlord. It's Overload, not Overlord. Confusing, I know. Imagine Red Alert from Transformers Cybertron. We got an upgrade. Don't know. That looks awesome. Not a fan of Trailbreaker, but though Overlord might be my new go-to. Yeah, pretty cool. Jason Rose put, isn't the Requiem Blaster up for combat or weapons, you mean? I don't know, bud. I don't know. The Lost Prize put extra long flak, in a way. Jason Rose put, it's just a shame he can't link up with Laser Optimus. Why are they supposed to? I don't know. King Greenland's put, bot utility absolutely has value. Yeah, I'd agree. Doubtland's put, I could see him on my war team. Yeah, me too. Captain Flint's put, they don't have to nerf bots if their fix is being weak to the next bot. Give you reasons to check the next bot. I do agree with that. I do. Trax has put, I might go for the insurance bot. I never found Deluge Hack that big of a deal. Yeah, but the range has been increased, so now it kind of is, isn't it? So yeah. Stinger's put a decent new bot. Granddad, but I'm pretty tired from all the dancing. Yeah, but this is what we want. We want new bots, and I want to be sat here saying, listen, guys, this bot's actually pretty good. Go and give it a go. Go and compete in the events. That's what I want. I want to sell the game. I want to sell the game. I want to sell the events, but I'm not going to do that if the content is poor. So, that's sort of where we stand with it. Dark Lance support, Hack and Reflection is my killer with Deluge. Yeah, same again. It's a good counter for him. I agree. So because of the counter now, I'm going to go back to Dale and say, listen, you can probably up that reflection a bit now because you've got a damage shield and hack immunity as well. It's a good counter for Deluge. 3+4 as well. I think it's pretty cheap. So yeah. Cool. Right, okay, let's give away some 500 5-star shards for this one. Okay, let's close my eyes. Let's scroll around. Let's do some stabbies. Let's have a look. I can't find the screen. I've got to try and find the edge of my screen and work in and work from the top as well because I keep pressing my OBS. So there we go. There's that. Mario Zambiano, you have won 500 5-star shards as well. So hit me up after the stream. So congratulations to everyone that has won. And make sure you hit me up for your prizes. And Firepower, make sure you find me on Discord so I can give you your Cyber Pass buddy as well. Cool. Yeah, everyone's sort of saying the same. Good counter for Beach going well. Looks pretty good. Good 5 stars. What we want, don't we, guys? What we want. We want new content that everyone wants to go and compete in. This is what we want. Good content. Even if it's by accident. Dale's put, not a scam, open 100. Open 100 fuel cells. I don't think you can put links in my chat. Can you? I think Dale's trying to put it, but is it in the chat? Let me have a look. Dale, if it's not working, then send it to me and I'll put it in the chat. That bot looks like that. Taco done it. $2 would approve. Firepower's put what? I missed it. I've given you a side pass with it. I've given you a side pass. You said you never really had it. I've given you a side pass. Since hit me up on Discord and I'll work out a way to get it to you. Try and look after the lower or newer players if I can. You're welcome, buddy. I think Dale's still trying to post that link. I don't have Discord. Then go and download it. It's definitely worth it, innit? Dale's put nobody want 100 fuel cells. There's no link in the chat. You can't put links in the chat, Dale. Send a link to me and I'll post it in the chat. I want 100 fuel cells. So give me 100 fuel cells. Send a link to me, Dale, and I'll post it. It won't let you post links, I don't think. See, everyone's going, where? It looks like a proper troll now, but you got to send it to me. Dale, you're torturing us. Send it to me. There's no link. It's not. Send it to me, Dale. Send the link to me. Send the link to me, and I will post it. Frostburner, but only 199 damage. Yeah, we got for 3 ability points. It's got huge utility in the shield. It's not going to do much damage, is it really? Let's be honest. Send the link to me. It's not going to work. No, seriously, I'm not going to steal it. Send it to me, and I will post it in the chat. I'm not going to steal it, am I? Tell you what you're doing. I appreciate it, but Dale, send it to me. Just send it to me. I'm not joking. Send it to me and I'll post it. I'll put it in the chat. I'm not going to steal it, am I? Come on. Send the link to Mother. Yes, send it to me and I will post it. Venus is putting the whole link is sending me laugh. It's so hard. It's hilarious. Oh, God. Frostburn to go to inventory. You got to win it first. The link's not sent. I don't think they do. I don't think we allow links in the chat so people can't scam people. So yeah, I'll have to try and send it. 8 loot links for 8 subs. No links in the chat, Grind Time. Grind Time's like, no links in the chat. No, we're not having links in the chat. Grind Time says no. I think Grind Time. Why won't you send them to me to post? I don't get why it won't send them me. What's going on? Oh my god. What are you doing, Dale? Is it up to me? I don't know actually. But I know that I can. Well, I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know. He's put his wind up. Oh, Tractor's put Grind Time. He just Grind Time. What was I know. Oh, if you send it to me, I'm keeping it for myself. Oh, Dale, just send it to me. Seriously. This is the funniest part of the stream, actually. Yeah. I'll post them on Discord, was I? Can you post them? I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. Oh, dude. See how it takes me. What the hell? Okay. Oh, you should have sent me earlier. I could post these in the chat here and there then. Oh, God. Let's have a look. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Hang on. Right, I see the problem. I sent to the bots. Oh, dear. It is funny, isn't it? Oh, my God. What have you done to me here, Dale? You've really stitched me up here. Uh-oh, Dale. I think you might have knackered up here. No, Dale, it won't send. It's too many characters. It's too many. I can't post it. I've got so many people waiting for fuel cells in the chat. I can't even post it. There are too many characters. What we're gonna do, Dale? How are we gonna post these? Oh my god, it's funny. I've got an idea actually. I've got an idea. Oh my days. So here's one. I'm going to post them in my Discord in various places. Go and claim them. There's one. There's two. If you want to get some 100 fuel cells, then go and go to my Discord. If you're in my Discord, you're on to a winner. Everyone now scrambling to get in my Discord. I can see loads of people coming into my Discord to try and get it. It's funny. I don't look at the chat. I'm just posting these in random places. There's 2 more members chat, just for members as well. Just to do that. Is it all of them or? Oh, Dale's giving me some more even. Oh, wow. This is going to be funny. Okay. Well, thank you, Dale. That's 16, 16 I've got. Let's have a look. I'm still dancing grind time spot. Dale, if you don't work, you're causing the right ruckus here now. It should work. I don't want to try them and not use them. It should take it to the game, but it should give you the cells somewhere, I think. Oh, Dale, what are you doing? Oh, we've caused the right ruckus here now. Has anyone got anything at all? There's only guys. There's only what is it, 16 codes or 8 codes? I don't know, but you can only claim them once. Once someone's claimed them, they're gone. Someone must have got one. He's secretly giving us viruses. This is amusing. Give him a minute. You can look to see if someone's got them or not. And time forget this, so I'm just gonna keep dancing. I do appreciate Dal for helping us out though, giving us some codes away. It's cool. But it is funny though. He sent links to the game. That's the idea, maybe. Maybe the idea is just send you out to the game to go and buy something. Oh, Dale. Ransomware loaded on everyone's devices. I've posted them all over my chat. I don't even know they're working now. Oh no. So loot links are broken. They're not working. So what I'm going to do is I am literally going to pick 8 people from the chat. Let's have a look. So 8 people from the chat, we're going to give you 100 cells to. Hit me up, I will get them to you. So I'm literally going to go with the first 8 people after I post the links. Yep. So we're going to go Grind Time, you can get 100 cells, Tracks, Cuddy Fox, Sharksy, Venus, The Absence of Colour. How many is that? So we've got Grind Time 1, Tracks, Cuddy Fox, Sharksy, Venus, The Absence of Colour, Spend 1403, and Firepower. So that is 8 people. So you 8 guys, hit me up after the stream. You can also have 100 cells and I will get them sent to your account. Apologies, guys. But at least someone's getting something. Yeah, so just to say it again, so from when I post the first link in the chat. Grind Time, Tracks, Cuddy Fox, Sharksy, Venus, Absence of Colour, Spend 1403, and Firepower. Hit me up on Discord. Firepower, get Discord. You need Discord. You've literally got 100 fuel cells and a side pass waiting for you if you get Discord. Find me on Discord this weekend. Don't forget. But thank you, Dale. Appreciate it. Turns put all the dancing paid off. Thank you, Dale, for the donation. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it looks like they're not working, sadly. Just gonna pick the 8. Yeah, they're broken. Yeah, Dale just said they're broken, sadly. Yeah. Yeah, done. Cool. So hit me up on Discord, Dale, and we'll get it sorted out. We'll get the prize out and lots of prizes to give out. Make sure you hit me up on Discord afterwards, guys, to make sure you get your prizes. Cool. Well, it's been an eventful stream. Really enjoyed it. It's been really, really cool. So don't forget, guys, don't leave the stream without hitting subscribe on the channel. Over 8K subs. We're going to try and hit 10K before next year. And if you haven't won anything, make sure you hit me up, guys, so we can get you your prizes. But thanks you everyone for watching. Go and check out CF Tactics. I think he's streaming in about an hour. I don't know if Freezy's streaming tonight. If Freezy's streaming, it'll be on straight after me. CF Tactics will be an hour later, I think. Thank you everyone for watching. Love the stream. Been a really cool stream. A really positive stream. Much appreciated. If you won, hit me on Discord. Don't forget, too many people don't hit me up on prizes about Discord. It's frustrating. I want to give these prizes away. Make sure you hit me on Discord. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.
I got better things to do tonight than die.
Thank you.